Hi, this is Patrick with Cantu Group Real Estate. I'm creating this video to show you how to create one of our Cantu Group Real Estate monthly market reports. So here's one that we did last month for August. This is what the finished product looks like. We do have a nice photo at the top 10 sales in Seattle, and then there are some stats that we add in here. So I'll show you how we make this. First off, you want to go to the Northwest MLS, and you can start by just listing the top 10 sales. So I go to Matrix, and I go Search, General. Now, I'm doing September's right now, so I'm going to go Sold, and I'm going to click this little calendar box here, and I am going to go back to September. And I'm just going to go from the 1st to the 30th, hit OK. So I'm looking at just September. I'm going to go residential and condo, and I'm going to just pick the areas of Seattle, which is 141 or 380, 385, 390, 700, 701. 705 and 710. Okay. So I've got 646 matches. So what I'm going to do is I'm only looking for the top 10 sales. So I'm going to go price range, and I'm just going to start at 2 million plus and see what number I get. 21. So I'm going to bump it up and strike 22.3. Okay. 11 matches. Hit search. Here are my top 10 sales for September. Now, when I'm listing these, I'm just going to have a Word document open, and I'm just going to go price, address, neighborhood, and then just list them from top to bottom. Okay, so that's how you do the top 10 sales. Now I'm going to show you how to do the statistics that were below those sales. So I've already got this all finished, by the way, over here. I'm going to go through this pretty quickly. I'm going to go back to NW MLS Home. I'm going to go News and Stats over here on the left, and then Info Sparks with Fast Stats over here. Okay, this is going to bring up this page. It's going to default to the entire MLS, which is a huge area. I just want to look at Seattle, so I'm going to click here. I'm going to type in Seattle, click Seattle. Okay. It's looking at all property types. I only want to look at residence and condos, so I got to hit plus so that both of these have a black dot. So now I'm looking at stats for homes and condos, and as you roll your mouse up and down, you're looking at different months of activity. So you're going to go all the way to the very end. So now I'm looking at September 2018, and on our marketing piece, you'll notice that I'm saying average, 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 average. It defaults to median. I don't want to use the median because if I'm going to call it the average, I definitely want to be giving people their average. So you just click average, and it'll give you the average. So there you go. And so you can pull up one of our old reports and figure out which stats that we want. I combine residential and condo for all of these stats here. But when I'm going average price residential, obviously I'm going to minus out condo so that we're just looking at the residential versus the condo average prices for September. So that's how you gather stats. There's also monthly supply. Everything you need that's over here is going to be, you're going to be able to access that right here by clicking these different options here on the bottom. Okay, so as you're going through that, just add it to your Word document. Just be throwing all these numbers right in here, so that when you're done, what you do is go to 99 Designs, you're going to log in, And then what you want to do is go designers. And there's only really one designer that we ever use, and his name is MRG. He's fantastic, super quick, super easy to work with. So you want to click invite. Then you click ask for a quote. The good news about working with MRG is he's already really familiar with the kind of marketing stuff that we do, so it doesn't take a ton of explanation. So I'm going to go start a new brief and name your project. I'm going to go September Market Report. And just by doing that, he probably already has a very good idea of what it is that I want him to do. Select category. This is going to be an infographic. Okay, now describe your project. Here's where it gets really easy. All you got to do is just copy and paste the Word document that you made into here. Okay. You can use on social media. And reference files. The reference files they are referring to the photo that's at the top of our this one. So it's like we used this photo as a reference file last time. So what you need to do is grab a really high def photo that you want to have as the background on your infographic. If you've already used all these photos and you want something new, I would recommend a website like iStock or Photilla. Those are good places to just buy photos for relatively cheap. But it's fall, so I'm going to get a nice fall background there. And then you can also add inspiration files. Now, I'll do that. Just so MRG has a really good idea of what it is I want him to do. I can go to market materials, market reports, and I'm just going to give him the August one. Okay. Now I'm going to hit next. And I'm going to kind of skip over this timeline stuff. He knows, I mean, it's usually about a day. I'm going to hit next again. What industry am I in? I'm in real estate. And I'm going to hit next again. And we're done. You just click let's do this. And you hit continue. Okay, now it's done. So now all I have to do is wait for MRG to send me a quote, and I'll be able to make any changes after he's created it. If I see anything wrong with it, I can tell him, like, you got to tweak this or tweak that. So that's how you make a market report. Thanks for watching.